Good evening. Hi, Troy. Thank you. Also, hi, May. Hi, Larry. Hi, Non-Existent. Thank you all so much for coming in. So, we're gonna start a new game today. This one is, Nine Souls. It's a Metroidvania. That looked interesting, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, let's see. I'll do standard mode. I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. um... Don't worry, I won't let you down. Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner? Oh right, the flower. Okay. So the gimmick for this game is parries. I'm assuming that's her parry button. Which is going to be great because I am typically pretty bad at parrying in games like this. I found the exit, but there's no way to go back now. The missing note seems to be the last words of the deceased before they passed away. One day, the noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. He turned out to be a great hero. The handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there's a note saying that this is the 63rd episode. Thought there'd be some in the Forbidden Cave, but I haven't seen a single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus? The Crimson Hibiscus. Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, it's the flower they use for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower. Here's one right up there. Oh, you're right. I'm not sure I can even climb up that high. Hey, hold on. How did a boar get all the way up there? Snatch the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. It's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll look elsewhere next time. It's fine, you really don't have to. Are you really gonna go get it? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. What was the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We start off with a grappling hook. Okay, the parry window's pretty wide, so that's good for me. Let's see. Probably can't break that open just yet. Get back here. These flowers that appear around the Peach Blossom Village are used by villagers as decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvests will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. I hope you didn't get hurt. That boar was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. But you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi. We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. This festival market is so lively. Look, every household has some dried meat and everyone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvests for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official lucky charm. They're just coincidences. Don't say that. When you helped the elders with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom Village and ensuring that we are all fed and clothed. If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take the chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. With sunrise's grace comes sunset's sigh. Chuan Shan's been buzzing with energy as of late. In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching us humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords toward the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath, and their bones were ground to dust. Those who are pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside of the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. What are you looking at? Eat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. Trust me, that look in your eyes told me plenty. Curse this ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... Never mind. You wouldn't get it. You're back. Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm gonna sew it onto my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. Makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course. I'll be seeing my mom and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller. Let's head inside. I'm hungry. Yi, I'll be leaving in a few days. Will you make sure to eat properly when you're on your own? Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying. Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know? It's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day I'd have to part ways with you, Yi. Nothing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. You might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. I ran into the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mom and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of that stone? You say so. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he? Okay. Where did we leave off? Journeyed over mountains and rivers. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant. I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you'll have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know. Also security at the Ape-Men facility. The system indicates that they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have your mystic nymph on you? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That's a pity. If you had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph Scout mode for reconnaissance. Your body has just made a full recovery. So it might be best not to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Certainly, your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi. Proceed as you wish. May fortune favor you. Hey, freak. Finally showing your true colors, huh? I could see everything you were doing. You think you can fool me with that stupid hat? You take me for one of those morons over there? When a man talks to himself, is he not talking to those who are watching? Watching? Don't think I haven't noticed. I've seen those bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night. Whenever I cover them up with a cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. I knew the truth from the very beginning. Those statues are possessed by demons. Demons don't exist. They're merely the delusions of fools. Demons are afoot, and that's that. They're the kind that eats people, too. This place isn't a paradise. There are no gods. And I sure don't know who came up with all that mumbo-jumbo anyway. Admit it. You probably know a thing or two about all this. Fine. Keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. I'm really liking the, like, you know, you're in this, like, old-fashioned village, and, Yi apparently has this, like, communications device. Like, it's already foreshadowing that the gods are just this high-tech civilization or something. The shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the soul's orders, we humbly pay respect to the... Hey there, welcome in. Thank you for taking care of me these past 2 years, Yi. Time for me to go. What's happening? Yi? What are you saying? Who are you? I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Oh, cool. Is that a wanted poster? Okay. Dark Souls message, talisman detonated. Okay, let's see. Hold down right bumper to generate an explosion by charging a talisman with up to 3 cheat charges. All talisman charges if inflicted. All talisman charges inflict internal damage upon impact. Talisman explosions convert all internal damage into direct damage. Okay. I could have done that better. Oh boy. Do I have to do it like right away? Holding down the talisman button isn't doing the explosion. I trigger to dodge the trap. Okay. Crimson hibiscus soaked with a villager's blood. Sheepmen are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of. Doesn't seem like you can go down there just yet. Okay. Ouch. Okay. So this isn't just a using the body as a medium to dissipate energy. Can that actually work? Perhaps it needs to be guided. Just let the energy come to me and pull it within my body. Use a talisman to inject chi into your target. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, I keep hold. Okay. Everything needs to coalesce at once and. Oh. I have this really bad habit of just tapping the talisman button. Also, I like that this game has a, like, oh, you died. Here, have an extra tutorial. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better now that I know exactly how that works. Let's see, wait for... There we go. Oh, that's interesting. You have to defeat the enemy that killed you to get your stuff back. Ouch. As he's Jin, an experience falls into the battlefield if he dies, giving him a chance to retrieve them after he's reborn. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. What's down here? Can I get like a map? Okay, here we go. Oh, I see. This is a shortcut. Okay, this is that one elevator. In that case, I'm gonna come back over here and get my heals back. Okay. Now let's head down. Oh, they're not liking that I saved that kid. Ape men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that reject group living often exhibit violent behavior. Caution is advised when dealing with. The ape men originate from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from Haoshan Sphere. They are one of the extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. We're in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the 9 souls could now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I've prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? It wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that ape-man child? Don't question my judgment. Just do your job. Of course. Please forgive my apprehension. It's just that all of our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. Looks like the one guy might have snuck in too. Oh, hello. Ouch. Still need to work on my timing, I suppose. Can't actually parry those. Much. Ouch. Let's see, I really could use a save point or something. Hi, Apple. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. We're still pretty early on. Let's see. Am I triggered to moving? While moving to greatly increase speed on flat ground. Okay, so that's just a sprint. Increases maximum chi charge capacity. Increase damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. Strong attacks include any Azure Boast attack and the final strike from a triple flash. Deflect certain projectiles like arrows or bullets back at the enemy. Okay, I want that actually. Yeah, the music's been really good. Okay. I wanna take care of that one first. Let's see. I don't think we have it. We need to go that way just. Oh, hello. I am horribly mistiming these parries. Man. Very horribly mistiming those parries. Let's see what's down this way. Okay. Oh, that was good. You know what? I'm just gonna, yeah. There we go. Let's see, attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Okay, I assume I need to sit down at a save point to equip that. My lord, I sense that you've made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Sang seems to be flourishing more than ever. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have? Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. None of that matters anymore. So long as it doesn't get in the way. We need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all the soul seals. You will need to snatch them from the other 9 souls who currently will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just have to shut them up for good. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that that will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. The Tiandao Legacy, New Kunlun Launch Memorial, constructed Year 1 Foundation Era. The Tiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Fangxi Leer and initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. Hello? Alright. Mystic Nymph decryption and required. Okay. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Left trigger to activate Scout mode. The Azure Flyer Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It's the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but has now been restored to full functionality. Oh, okay. There's a thing here. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I've been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph secret chamber? Yes, that was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you, and your belongings were destroyed after the incident. My noodle cat, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. For those who are new here, my name is Maia. We do comfy casual streams with games and art. Today we are playing Nine Souls. Hope your stream went well. It was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened. I didn't think they'd also go after you. The servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish, but first I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing and interference in 3, 2... Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion have been turned off, and its coordinates have been obfuscated. So long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you're tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Repair complete. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at the root node. Anything else to report?
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after another. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There's little I can do for you once you leave this facility. I'll do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor. Okay. Uh-oh, hello. Yee, I finally caught up with you. Schwan Schwan. There's no way I would miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Anong brought me here, found a hole underneath the altar, and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along.
Huh?
Anong? You mean that paranoid Shinong? Yeah, on our way we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around. It was terrifying. There was this huge glowing beetle, too. Anong accidentally touched it and immediately jumped in pain. I saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You were the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. Just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay. I'll be careful. Well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our world. Valerian, is that what you call yourselves? So there's a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now. You may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay, pinky promise? Pinky promise. Means you can't lie. Whole game is greatly inspired by Chinese folklore. I can believe it. It's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. Lear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvelous? Did you create this space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I've studied Fusang for aeons. But when faced with the multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. You also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. Oh, hi Claire. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion. I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Okay, so quick travel. Alright, but I wanted to, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. Robot assistant, get me data on this region. Solarian? Loading. Is it broken? It's been drawn onto. That's suspicious. Is this thing... Are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself, or I will disassemble you. Easy. Shanghai 9000. Not suspicious. Won't hurt you. Help. Service. Help. Guide. Valarian. Shanghai 9000. Cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefit. Benefits? Like what? Select each zone. Map data chip. Analyze map. Show you. Help. Hack. Read. Resources. Information. You win. I win. We win. You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct? Correct. One for each zone. Thank you. Cooperation. You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. If you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you. Good deeds, good rewards. Ivy. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. Okay, let's see. Guess we can check down this way first. I hope you haven't gone far, but there's something I am unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Kwafu. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Kwafu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, it could still be of value to you. Fair enough. I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down and you should be able to find it. Okay. Oh, right. Left trigger. Oh, this is... Yeah, those beetle things you can't parry. Okay, let's, try that again. This time I'll, actually try and kill those flyers a little faster so they're not in the way. Ouch. Okay, let's see, some kind of turret there. Don't think we can get down there just yet. Okay. Got that going. Okay. I'm not too sure if I can actually get over there just yet. I'll see if I can go this way instead. Okay, let's see. Able to use those to get across. There's a currency cache right there. Okay. That was good. Okay, I think I'm gonna wind up getting the power up I need to interact with those here pretty soon. Oh, okay. What am I doing? I'm not trying to dance. Jump off the orb and press lift bumper to jump higher. Okay. To think that the green chi aura was visible all along. Ouch. Expose the flow of chi to make it suit your needs. See, bounce off of New Kinlan's green energy orbs to gain access to higher areas. If a green glow is present on an enemy using a crimson attack, you can use Tai Chi Kick to inflict internal damage on them. Okay. This root node is experiencing abnormal energy discharge. Only maintenance personnel allowed. Root nodes were one of the key technologies that Feng Shi Guild unlocked and laid the foundation for advanced rhizomatic technology. Today, the flow of transmission of rhizomatic energy can be controlled through these root nodes. However, the mechanisms behind the primordial roots are still shrouded in mystery. And we've got a, let's see. think Shadow Strike is should probably be next. So we can sneak attack. Oh yeah, that's very effective. Let's see. See if we can see what's down this way. Oh, okay. This goes back to the facility. And there was stuff over here that we needed the kick to be able to get to, so let's go check that out really quick. Oops. Okay. Basic component yields a small amount of gin when recycled at a 3D printer. Okay. See. Oh. Did not see that. Okay, another basic component. Is this just, oh no, this is still a new area. Okay. I'm not even sure if I'm like going in the direction that I'm supposed to be right now, but you know, if the area is open to me, may as well. Oh, this is the power reservoir. Okay, yeah. This is where we're supposed to be. You, okay. Okay. Another standard component. I was kind of hoping with like the big treasure chest there would be something a little different. Also, I like how stealth can optionally play a part here. Like you take the sneak attack bonus and stealth becomes like very, very useful. Okay. Gets this shortcut open. Yeah, wait. This isn't Dark Souls, we actually need to select the rest option. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? This is such a hassle. This is the central control room for the power reservoir. Please listen carefully. I don't know how you woke from hibernation or how you managed to get here. However, this is a restricted zone, as according to the law, all trespassers will be removed. If you're lost, I urge you to leave as soon as possible. I've already summoned the Dusk Guardians to handle the situation. It's me, Yi. Who did you say you were? You heard what I said. Disarm the security system already. Now you listen to me. I don't know what kind of hilarious prankster you think you are, but did you really think you'd fool me with this crude disguise? Leave now. What a nuisance. And if we can get up there, we can open up another shortcut. It's down here. Unfortunately, I can't activate these remotely. Okay, well. Oh, I got greedy. I thought I could finish that thing off before I got the next attack off. The deceased has been confirmed to be a Dusk Guardian. It is speculated that an explosion occurred while he was on patrol. He was pierced by a piece of scaffolding when that structure collapsed and died immediately. Hello? Is this how we do log entries? I can't believe I encountered something like this on my first shift. He had a lot of external injuries. It looked horrible. I hope his spirit will be able to rest in peace. I've been feeling drowsy after our last medicinal injection, but the symptoms are slowly going away. I thought I would never be able to board New Kunlun, so imagine my surprise when I became a Dusk Guardian. It's incredible to think about. Okay. No, I guess not. Okay. Okay, that's that shortcut open. Oh, hello. I keep horribly mistiming those. Let's see, we should be able to get up there by just going up here. Oops. There we go. Okay, looks like there might have been some other stuff over there, but we're gonna see what's over here first. How are you doing, dear brother? The sun is out today. Remember how we used to go hiking on sunny days like this? I was at the age when I couldn't stop asking questions. You were always so patient as you tried to explain every bit of the scenery around us. You were the best. You knew everything there was to know about everything. Look at those pretty towers. Can we go to play over there? No, we can't. Those aren't towers, they're rhizomatic columns from the turbulent era. Rhizomatic columns? They're vessels for storing rhizomatic energy. Think of them as big batteries. You should have learned this in class already, Hang. I don't really like my classes. I want to hear about it from you. Your stories are way more interesting than my textbooks. They aren't stories, silly. Rhizomatic columns were an invention that changed the world. Scientists from long ago created them to make everyone's lives better. But the adults around us are biased. They consider all technology from the turbulent era to be dangerous weapons of war. Now these momentous breakthroughs just sit here collecting dust and weeds. What do you mean? Are they broken? Activating them isn't as easy as flipping a switch. But don't worry. One day your big brother will fix them all up. After you fix them, promise me we'll get to play in one of those columns. That's not somewhere we can play, silly. I thought I just told you that. Might not have understood everything you said, but I wanted to cling to you the whole time. I thought you were the smartest person in the whole world. The color of the sky, where rain comes from, why stars shimmer. You knew about it all. You've accomplished so much and received all those lofty titles since then. But to me, you've always been the most amazing person in the world. Okay, let's see. Okay. We do have a increase the maximum charge capacity. Probably go ahead and get this sprint. Where's that weird noise coming from? Defect? Pardon me, I was captivated by the incredible craftsmanship of this building. The words burst forth, flowing freely. I've never seen a weapon that shows interest in the arts. What's your model? The circumstances of birth do not a sage make. I may run on man-made circuitry, but I place much faith in my poetry. Pray, call me Chiyo. I am known as Battle Lord Mark II. May I inquire as to your esteemed name? Call me Yi. No need for formalities. Well met. This fortuitous encounter deserves a verse of its own. When blossoms drift from swaying willow boughs, the morning air bestrews its sweet perfume. Stay not adrift for more than spring allows. There is less time to cherish than we presume. Your meter's off. That's so. You're right, Sir Yi. The final line contains an error, the source of which is an issue with operator 37 in my system. Allow me a moment to replace. I am bereft of Jin and unable to carry out repairs. Whatever shall I do? You need Jin? Jin is a keystone for all that harness the electrical humors. For artificial beings like myself, it is but the most precious of precious materials. I've traveled far and wide, gathering myriad treasures, but without Jin wielding my connections, they just become a burden. I've devised a plan that I might resolve this urgent need. Judging by your attire, I surmise you must have been born into wealth. To tell you the truth, my luggage houses an extravagant collection of precious artifacts. If you have Jin to barter, I would be willing to part with a few of my treasures. Peruse at your leisure, sir. Let's see. Let us install another jade. Do that. Though all of these require 2, so I'm not going to be able to use them right away. Rhizomatic energy flow results normal. Rhizomatic energy is generated when the primordial roots absorb light. Over the past millennia, and with the development of Solarian technology, methods for extracting and storing this energy have been continuously improved upon. During the Turbulent Era, the Jie Kingdom created the first large-scale rhizomatic columns to meet the power needs of their military. Groups of these columns were built across Panglai by various kingdoms. However, with the rise of Taoism, the columns slowly fell into disrepair. Okay, and that door is just... Okay, what's this? Multi-tool kit. Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan. Sophisticated tool set crafted by great craftsmen of Ying. This must have dream tool for even the most accomplished of craftsmen. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Enjoy a sublime eternity among the evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, a second home of your dreams. I'm looking... I know, don't say anything. I know what you want. You need a tour, right? Don't just stand there. Take a seat. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Do you have business with Lord Kaofu? If you're going, count me in. I'm sorry, please stop glaring at me. Lord Kaofu's vital sanctum can be found within the Radiant Pagoda. His lordship may have been born in the Ying countryside, but he's still the most skilled engineer we have. Rumor has it, due to his stunning looks and overwhelming charisma of his imposing figure, he has never once left the pagoda since he arrived here. Few have even laid eyes on his lordship. So enigmatic, isn't he? It's my dream to be able to take a photo with him one day. The new Kunlun power grid is currently off-peak. Rhizomatic columns are only operating at 40% capacity island-wide. Operations at the Radiant Pagoda are also operating at minimum level. Operations of non-essential bridges have been suspended. Several anomalies have appeared across the power grid. Jiaonan, Daya, and many other generators are no longer connected. Dusk Guardian support staff have been deployed to repair the anomalies. Estimated repair time? Estimate failed. What do you think? I recited everything clearly and properly, right? I did good, didn't I? Going to the Radiant Pagoda? Good choice. It's great for photos. However, there isn't enough electricity to power the light bridge that leads to the pagoda. I would love to take you inside, but my aspiration exceeds my capabilities. Is there any other way to power the light bridge? Yes, but you don't have the administrator privileges, so I cannot share that information. I can, however, recommend one of our other fantastic observation decks in the power reservoir. I can even tell you the best spots to snap pictures. So apparently I was looking at the achievements, and apparently there is an achievement if you just smash the robot. But I'm gonna try and be nice. Really? However, did you become friends with such an important figure? Impressive. I've never seen him before. I'll help you with the bridge, but could you give me an autograph in return? There's a backup control room right below where I'm standing. It was built in case of emergencies. You can manually increase the power output to the control room, which should reactivate the light bridge to the Radiant Pagoda. Was I allowed to say that? Wow, did I let slip a secret or something? How exciting. I'm going to see if we can get a shortcut back to the... Oh, hello. Oh dear. Anyway, get a shortcut back to over here. Okay, that is all the time we have. So we will call it here for now. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming in. Let me see who we can read. Let's go ahead and raid RE. Thank you all so much for coming in. Super special thank you to our patrons. Those are Laurie, Brad, Komi, Rainy, Lauren, Yuki, and Mystic. We'll be back here tomorrow for some more Trails in the Sky. You guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.